Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you are new, welcome. I hope you stick around, you find something entertaining or of value on this channel. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and take a minute to subscribe. And if you're feeling a little sassy and a little saucy, go ahead and hit the notification button as well. You will notice that now my posting is a lot more sporadic and a lot more inconsistent. Now that I'm back in school, life is like just a lot. My days off are a lot busier, and if I only have a 2-day weekend, like, yeah, YouTube is fun, but like, I don't have time for it. Today I figured I would do a full day of eating for you guys, but it is going to be a little different because this has been an intuitive eating week for me. So I'm not tracking. I haven't been tracking this week. My coach was like, you know what, let's take a week, just kind of like see what your body wants to do, you know, eat when you're hungry, you know, eat what sounds good, whatever, don't worry about the numbers. So, the first couple of times I ever did intuitive days or weeks, they used to like scare the shit out of me because like I was coming off of my first prep. I'd been tracking everything for months, and so the thought of just eating like terrified me. And I will admit, even if you're not someone who tracks, or you're not someone who's like that, like balls deep in like the fitness world, I feel like nowadays intuitive eating is hard regardless because there's just so many rules, you know. You have to have this many servings of fruits and vegetables. You should eat this much protein per pound of body weight. You know, eat this, don't eat that. Do this before you work out. Do this during your workout. Do this after your workout. And it's just like, it's a lot. There's just a lot of information out there. Some of it is good, some of it is totally useless, and it can be hard to know what to do. So eating intuitively is truly just going back to being a kid. You know, like think about when you were a kid. You would eat when you were hungry and you would stop when you were full, you know, before your parents are telling you to clean your plate, kind of a thing. But like just organically down to like the basic human layer, we know how to eat intuitively. Like our body tells us what it needs, what it wants, how much it needs, and when to stop. Like I think society teaches us to not trust our bodies when really our bodies know best what we need. So anyway, all of that to say, today is going to be an intuitive day for me. I don't have my meals planned out. I'm not tracking my meals today, so I figured I would show you guys what that will look like. Realistically, is my food going to be all that different? No, because I know what makes me feel good. I know what works well for my body, and so I tend to kind of stick to those foods. But I might switch it up a little, just depending on what I'm craving. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Just got done at the gym. I did chest and triceps and had a really, like, those are like two muscle groups that I don't love working, but I just had a really good workout. Like I'm definitely, my upper body is going to be sore tomorrow, which is always kind of a satisfying feeling. Since I'm already out, I'm going to go to Costco and Trader Joe's. And then for like the third time in the last freaking 2 months, I have to go take my car to get worked on. I got my brakes changed like a little over a month ago, and my car started making this god-awful, honest to God, awful, high-pitched noise last week, and I can hear it with the windows closed. Like, it's like annoying, but it's not that bad. And then yesterday I was going to Dunks. I went through the drive-through window and I opened my window and I could hear how loud it was, and it's terrible. And I think it has something to do with when I got my brake work done. So yet again, I gotta go sit in a freaking dealership for probably hours on a beautiful day to get some dumb shit fixed. So, but I'm obviously not bitter or anything. So, yeah. So welcome to today's video, and I'll see you guys at my first meal. All right, I am finally home. I put everything away, showered, washed this mop. It was due for a wash. So I'm finally going to eat. So I've got it all thrown together already. So let me show you guys what I've got. So believe it or not, there is yogurt under there. It's one of these. It's a vanilla quark, which is a German style of yogurt. It's like, kind of like Greek yogurt. The only difference with it is, like, for the flavored ones, they actually have more protein and less carbs than your typical flavored Greek yogurt. So one of those. And then I sliced up a banana over it. You can't really see them, but there are blackberries in there. Chia seeds on top of that. I chopped up some mixed nuts, and then this over here, I cut up one of these outright bars that MTS Nutrition makes. Anyone who follows Kara Corey will know what these are. They're super good. They've got like a fudgy texture to them, and this one's white chocolate cranberry peanut butter, so really good. Threw that in there, and then half a tablespoon of peanut butter on top, and sprinkled some cinnamon over it. So I'm gonna mix it all up. I mix all my food up when I eat it, but this was just so you got an idea of all the layers that are in there. And then it's also supposed to be like super nice today, in the 70s, and it's sunny, so it seemed like iced coffee weather to me. So I've got cold brew in here, and then just a little bit of milk and like a tablespoon worth of creamer, and then just a bunch of ice. So it's like almost noon already, and I got out of the gym at like 9, so I'm starting to feel a little hungry. So I'm gonna eat this and then get ready to go to the dealership. All right, I'm back. My car woes are taken care of. My car doesn't make that awful noise anymore. Turns out I was right. It was related to them changing my brakes. So it was a pretty quick fix. I was only there for a little over an hour. They drove it for like 13 seconds and they were like, yep, this sounds awful. Yep, it's your brakes. So they fixed it up for me. Took a little over an hour. They didn't charge me for it, obviously, because it was their fault. So that's cool. It's like a weird time. It's already 3 o'clock, but it's like I'm hungry enough since breakfast to eat something, but I don't want to eat something big because I've already like set my mind on something for dinner. So I thought a salad sounded good. So I warn you ahead of time, the salad is like not aesthetic at all. It looks really gross. But romaine lettuce, and then like the slaw mix from Trader Joe's, fresh cucumber and pickle. Don't hate me, but I just go through like pickle craving phases. Snow peas, cherry tomatoes, and then there's some tuna fish in there, some spicy hummus dip for a little extra fat, and then a tablespoon of this dressing from Trader Joe's, which is really, really good. And then anyone tracking macros, the macros on it are really good for 2 tablespoons. Usually salad dressings have a ton of fat in them. This one only has 4 grams. And then for the spicy hummus, I did some of this, also from Trader Joe's. I might eat an apple too. I haven't decided yet. I got some at Trader Joe's and at Costco because they just looked good at both places, and they both are like good places to get apples for a good price. So I did stock up on some apples today, so I might have some apple slices too. Other than that, I've got an exam I need to study for this weekend, and so honestly eating is like my way of procrastinating. So I'm gonna eat the salad nice and slow, and then do some studying, maybe get outside and go for a walk, just listen to a podcast, just because it is so freaking nice out, and I feel like I've just been stuck inside all day because I've been busy doing stuff. So get outside, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing for dinner. Alright guys, so I ate that salad, and I ended up eating an apple, and then also drank some kombucha with it. And then did some studying and went for a walk, doing some laundry now, and I'm cooking, hence why there's so much background noise. But I thought I'd show you guys what I'm having for dinner because it's something I have not had in years. Definitely not since I've gone gluten-free. I saw this mac and cheese at the grocery store last week, and I was like, I haven't had mac and cheese in so long. So I picked up a box of this. So I've got that going. I've got the pasta cooking, and then I'm cooking up just some broccoli and mushrooms to put in it, just for, you know, a little extra roughage. Yeah, like boxed mac and cheese isn't as good as like making homemade from scratch mac and cheese, but I just had this weird craving for it, and so there's 2 servings in the box. I'll aim to eat about a serving tonight, and then I'll have another serving for the weekend, just to kind of get this craving out of my system. I didn't want to like make a ton from scratch and then, you know, have it go to waste. So I'm going to finish cooking this up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all thrown together. I'm like low-key so excited for this dinner right now. Alright, there's a finished product. Just broccoli and mushrooms, and about half of the mac and cheese. I'm just gonna throw some Cholula on there and call it good. I don't know why, but I'm so excited for this. This just has been like something I've been craving all week, and I was like, I know exactly what I'm having for dinner on my day off. I have made more of an effort to eat less meat. I like by no means ever plan on going vegetarian or vegan. I like meat too much. I like eating racks of ribs and like 30 wings and gnawing bone like way too much to ever give up meat, but I have made more of a conscientious effort to eat less of it, and I do find that I feel a lot better. I was eating meat multiple times a day, which there's nothing wrong with it, but meat can be kind of inflammatory. Some people have a hard time digesting it, and just with my stomach being so sensitive to everything, I figured I would try cutting back a little, and it's actually helped a lot. So as you've noticed, today's been all meatless, and this Bonza pasta actually has a lot of protein in it. It's like 25 grams per serving. That's usually what I aim for in a meal anyway, so like I don't feel like I'm gonna be short on protein for the day, really. Yeah, just little dietary thing I'm trying out, see if it helps, makes me feel any better. All right, so I'm making my last meal of the day, my typical protein ice cream. Tonight I'm going to make it with PE Science, the chocolate cupcake, which is hands down my favorite flavor, and I'd say I've tried a lot of proteins lately to make protein ice cream with, and this PE Science still seems to do the best for me, so that's just my opinion. And I'm gonna throw some frozen pineapple in it to like make it fluffier, and then on top I'm putting some of these Cheerios Oat Crunch, really good. Gluten-free little mini pretzels, and then some of this toasted coconut granola that I got at Trader Joe's. That is gluten-free. So, oh, and then of course a tablespoon of peanut butter on top, because I've had like no peanut butter today, I realized, which is weird for me. Just that half a tablespoon at breakfast. Some of this white chocolate wonderful on top. So I'm gonna whip that up, and all right, and there's the finished product. Super thick, super delicious. Yeah, I'm all about it. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. Either way, the feedback is always appreciated. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, let me know. It seems like people generally are a fan of full days of eating, and not that I would ever tell anybody to eat like me, but it's kind of nice to see what other people eat, just to kind of get ideas for different meals and snacks and stuff. As always, my Instagram handle, my email are down in the description box if you want to contact me or follow me. And all of my discount codes are in the description box as well. Like I've said before, I don't make any money off of them, but they're companies that have given me codes. And so if you want to buy yourself something or buy somebody else a little something, you might as well save yourself some money while you're doing it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go eat that big bowl of deliciousness, watch some college basketball, and I will see you guys in the next one.